Hi everybody, just wanted to do a quick how-to video on these old AIWA stereos with the digital volume. Over time, the digital volume stops working or it only goes in one direction, and it always seems to go down to zero. So it's a real pain if you don't have the remote. I don't know where in the world the remote is for this thing, but you can see some videos on YouTube how to fix these, but that involves completely disassembling the stereo itself. I figured there has to be a better way. The videos all show that the PCB, the main board in here, is right about there. The switch, the digital switch, is right behind the volume knob. So I figured there has to be an easier way to get to this. So what I went ahead and did is you pull off the knob here, and when you pull it off, normally you'll see a plastic plate, and what I did, let me turn the light on, so I took my Dremel tool with a plunge cutter and I just cut around all there, made sure not to get too far because I didn't want to damage any of the electronics inside. And once that's free, you're able to access the switch inside there. So you can see that's the digital switch right there. That's the problem, whether corrosion or something else gets stuck inside of it. But once you have access to that and you're able to see it, you can get your tiny little screwdriver and pull back these latches. You can see these. They're pretty easy. Just be gentle with them. You don't want to break them off because then you'll have to completely remove this part from the board and solder it back in place. So you just pull those back, all four, and you pull on this and you're able to see that. And it's a two-hand job, so I'm going to go ahead and pause and take this off. So I've pushed back the latches and now you're able to pull the switch out, and you can see the contacts inside, both on the upper half of the switch and on the board in there. So what you want to do is you just want to make sure that where it touches the top part of the switch is clean, doesn't have any corrosion built up. I went ahead and put some extra grease, some dielectric grease in here, but you just want to bend the pin so that they're still making contact with the top part of the switch. Just very, very gently pull them forward. You don't want to break any of the contact. Oops. So once you do that, make sure that this side is clean also, and looks like it is. You can see a little bit of wear on there, but looks like it should be good to go. So once you're done with that, just reinsert that and pull those retention tabs back on the switch. And it's a two-hand job, so I'm going to pause. So now that you have the the connector tabs holding the top path back on, you can put this piece back in that you cut out. I did it just to keep some side loading off of the top of the switch, but then you just push that piece back on, and you can see the volume's at 19. Once it finishes starting up, see, now it's working again. Before, occasionally it doesn't want to go, but before it would just go to zero and stay at zero. And now it seems like it's working pretty good. Back how it used to when I first bought this thing in 1998. Well, thanks for watching.